The Gibbs sisters, which is Shawnee Gibbs and Shawnelle Gibbs, are the authors of the HarperCollins YA graphic novel Ghost Roast. The award-winning writing team have written for DreamWorks Animation and Marvel Comics Women of Marvel Anthology. Originally from Oakland, California, they currently work, live, and play in Los Angeles. Welcome, Shawnelle.
Hello, hello. Thank you very much for that introduction. I will be reading from Ghost Rose, which will be available in the giveaway paperback. The story we're dropping in where our protagonist, Chelsea, is on her first big mission with her dad, who is a ghost hunter. They are at the Harrington Manor, which is also a former plantation in New Orleans. And Chelsea has been seeing presences on the property, and in particular, a little ghost, a spirit of a cat. So this time we're going to get in where she sees the presence with her team, which includes her father and an assistant. And there may be some visual aid as I read here from the book. So I'll get started right here. Here we are. Oh, yeah. And you'll probably see cross marks there. It's from pre-printed. So this is a little behind the scenes. Doug, her father, says, wait a minute. It can't be. I'm getting a reading already. Interesting. I'm getting a faint electromagnetic reading at the end of the hallway. Russ, would you go and grab the ghost roaster gun? Looks like you guys are going to get a hands-on demonstration on how to eradicate a presence. Russ, yes. Did you say eradicate? What do you think we're here to do? Invite them to stay for tea? We could politely ask them to leave. The signature's on the move. Hurry, Russ. This is the caption for Chelsea. Oh, God. It's right there. Mr. Grant, I've got it. Here, Russ, hold the EMF meter so I can get an accurate shot. Then we see the spirit cat here named Roman, who's just licking himself there. Goodbye, ghost. What the? The reading is off the charts. In this direction. Chelsea says to herself, it's a boy. And this is the first time we see Oliver, the ghost hunting the mansion. Stand back, guys. I think I got it. I think we lost it. Chelsea is silent. Whoa. 30 minutes later. Whoa. 1 hour later. Whoa. 2 hours later, back at home. Whoa. Chelsea, come out for grub. It's your favorite, Grandma's jambalaya. You better not be up there playing around on that laptop. You're still grounded, you know. Chelsea, Oh, what's wrong, honey? Just thinking about work stuff. Anything you want to talk about? Let me know if your dad is being too hard on you. He doesn't understand sometimes that not everybody is a ghost geek like him. It's not that at all. I guess I'm not used to holding down a 9 to 5. I would bring you a bowl up, but I can't shake the memory of the last time you had jambalaya in bed. When I spilled it and tried to cover it up, the room stank to the high heavens for weeks. We've got a job over at the Harrington Manor on River Road. Oh, wow, that place is gorgeous and actually really creepy, since they haven't been doing a good job of keeping it up, right? The Harringtons are one of those old Louisiana families whose legacy is still very much alive today. We've been trying to get them to make the manor a national landmark for years at the Preservation Society. That's the real work that needs to be done there, not silly ghost hunting. I didn't say that, Chelsea. I don't know if you know this, but I had ears the first 12 years of my life. I remember those arguments you and Dad had. It was a tough time. I know, Mom. Tough for all of us. But wouldn't it be crazy if I actually saw the ghost at the manor? A ghost at the manor? What? A ghost? Did you say something did you say, see something? Did you tell your dad? It was a hypothetical question, Mom. Caption, that's the thing about parents. They always want the truth, but they can never handle it. If you see anything, Chelsea, definitely let your dad know, okay? The spiritual world is nothing to play around with, and he's the expert. As skeptical as I am about the supernatural, this is New Orleans. I've heard my share of tales since I was knee high to a mosquito. You remember that story about your grandma Hazel? Caption, here we go. To make a long story short, Dad had a grandmother named Hazel who was pretty much the most amazing and loving woman in the world. She rescued Dad from a pretty effed up early home life. On top of that, Grandma Hazel was a talented sage who was sought after in the neighborhood for her gift of connecting the living and the dead. People would consult his grandma for all kinds of spiritual advice. But one day, while helping a family friend with a home cleansing, and not the kind where you use a mop, Grandma Hazel encountered a horribly dark and unruly spirit. She suffered a stroke during the encounter, and Dad made a vow to get even with the spirit world with what he believed it did to her. So there you have it. More spirits and more kooky stuff too bizarre to talk about. Why couldn't Grandma Hazel be known for doing something normal like baking pies? And back in the house, his mom, I truly believe that's what motivates your dad to get up every morning, bringing justice for his grandma Hazel. You better believe if there's any kind of disturbance at that manor, your dad will find it and get rid of it. That's what I'm afraid of. Not only that weird gift, but having to help my dad blast an adorable adorable dead cat and a mysterious dead kid into the ether. And that's my reading with beautiful illustrations by Emily Cannon.